folks, and Happy New Year, and wishing you all the best for 2022. And I hope that you've all had a good Christmas and a cool Yule and whatever you've been doing. Happy holidays. And we're all ready to get back to it with new energy and new vigour. And actually, here in England, it is lovely at the moment. The sun is shining, it is warm, and all the spring bulbs are coming up, so there are the first signs of new life coming through. It feels particularly spring-like, although I'm not fooled, it could snow any day now. But it's a time of, I've been going out and I have been in the garden cutting back all the dead growth, and being, pruning and getting ready for all that new energy that's going to burst forth. And so that's what I wanted this episode to be about. So I'm going to do a little hedge witch spell, and this spell will be about, I think, reclaiming our power and bringing our power back to ourselves and expressing our power in the coming year. So it's a great time for that. As I say, I've been cutting back all that dead growth from the winter. And this is very symbolic. This can be incorporated into any magic work as well, of pruning and decluttering, especially decluttering lots of excess things that you may hang on to. I'm terrible for this. They may be draining your power, so it's a good time to do a bit of early spring cleaning and get rid of all the stuff that you no longer need, that no longer serves you. This may be people, it may be clothes, it may be things that you've held on to, thinking that you may have a use for them. As you can see, it is a time for new year, new me. It's a great time for reinventing your life, isn't it, New Year? It's also time for wassailing down in the southwest there, and for honouring the new growth and the fruitfulness that the new season is going to be bringing. So it's also a good time to put in some seeds. I'm going to put in some tomato seeds so that I can get them ready early to put them out in the first warmth of spring.
Dry out in the sun for you. Follow the deep dark ocean down. For you I'd build the biggest kite and spend all of my time giggling. Daydreaming is my new middle name. This is not a game for me. Imagining is my new best friend, and ready's all I see. I got a PhD in love.
As the positive energy of the sun gains strength, this is a good time for the planting of positive seeds spell. For this spell, you want to write your wish on a piece of paper and place it under some seeds that you intend to sprout. As the seeds germinate and grow, the intention of your spell will gain strength and manifest. As this is a good time to plant some tomato seeds, I nurture the seeds I am planting with a little bit of magic to gain strength as the season begins to warm and things begin to grow and manifest. Our wishes are like seeds. They need to be carefully nurtured or they may die. Bringing that love, care and attention into our lives is like gently encouraging our wishes and hopes with love and confidence. We must believe in the potential of ourselves
as we believe in the potential of the seed to grow. We also have to gain confidence in our ability to expand and move on into larger spaces, taking more room for our power. Being confident in the strength that we have to grow into that power. If we plan well, feed and nurture ourselves, and place faith in the ever-changing miracle of life itself, we may see our own lives take root in the power of Mother Earth herself.
Now, I just wanted to do a little bit of a video, and I wanted to do a quick Hedge witch spell. And for this Hedge witch spell, I went out and I found a snail shell. And snail shells are really useful for magic. Not only were they a living thing, but they contain the Fibonacci spiral, I do believe. The imprint of life itself, and so you can use this in lots of ways for magic. One simple way of doing this is to take anything that you feel is negative and holding you back, and you can write on the shell, or you can just imbue the shell with those feelings, with any situation that you want to be rid of. And then a great magic is to crush the shells so that you destroy all that negativity and take it away. So you can do that first. It's always good to get rid of anything before you try and bring in anything positive. But for this spell, we're going to be using this little snail shell to bring back power and for self-empowerment, especially in this year. Now, 2022 is a year that is full of twos, and so twos and dualities may be significant this year. So the number 2, it means partnership, it means love, it means romance and friendship and cooperation, and these are all very positive aspects of 2. But of course there's always a duality involved, and with any duality there's the potential of conflict. So it's also about disputes, opposite points of view, opposite angles, and trying to find the compromise between 2 elements. So that may be involved this year as well. So bearing all that in mind, perhaps it's a good time to do some growth work and some positive spell work to, well, I'm going to use it to bring back my own personal power. So the spiral, that is an inward pointing spiral, I can use that to return power into myself. I can then use the spiral as an outward spiral to spread that power out positively into the world. This is a very simple spell to do, and all you need are snail shells. I don't need that quite so much. You do get the idea that you could use that book there. So, thank you to Gillian for my new incense burner. Isn't that cool? Backflow burner. So for this spell, quickly, I am going to fill this shell with some good intentions. The idea is to draw my power back from wherever I've sent it, from wherever I've lost it, and then be empowered to send out my energy, my purpose, my being and my own personal power out into the world. So that is the intention I'm setting with this spell. So I have here some ginger, which I'm going to put in as it's a fiery and empowering herb, is ginger. So I'm going to put small pieces of ginger in here. I also have some dragon's blood resin, which I'm going to add. You can use a variety of herbs or spices or whichever ingredient calls to you. Chili powder maybe for power, for heat, cinnamon for luck, for wealth. Don't have to use the ingredients I'm using, but I'm going to add some dragon's blood, which is now going to stain my table. A pinch of dragon's blood. And then, as I have some, rather a lot, I'm going to use a piece of my hair. So I'm just going to cut a little snippet off because it's easier to put in there. Where did that go? So some of my hair. And now I'm going to set the intention to return my power back to me and to spread it out for the world to see. And it harm none, so mote it be. And then words to similar effect, whatever you like. Then I have some red candle wax. And red is the colour of life force, energy, blood, spirit. Your very power is a red energy. So I'm going to seal this with some red wax. And of course I'm going to get this all over my table. So I will just grab in a book. Be prepared. Okay, so I want my power to return to me, so I can use it wisely, so that I can spread it out for the good of others, for the good of myself. And then that wax will set. I'll put a little bit more wax in. And the idea is to fill the shell with that spell and with the wax. Just a tiny bit more. And then let that wax set. Just prop it up. And so, to finish the spell, I'm just going to put the shell in a little spell bag, and then I could either keep that on my person
being careful not to crack the shell. Or I could put it by my bed or under my bed or somewhere where it can remind me of my own personal power. So that's it, just a little simple spell to do with these positive new energies of the rising tide of this year. I would say spring, but we're not quite there yet, so yes, of 2022. So that's it, just a little charm bag that you can keep on you or by your bed or in a drawer, just to remind you of your own personal power. And I'm wishing you all the best for 2022, and I hope that whatever you plan to do this year, that you are successful, abundant, healthy and happy. So now is a good time to put those intentions out there. So thank you for watching, and I hope to speak to you all again soon. Bye. Is it warm enough day for you? Do that again. It's very cute. It's so cute. Hi. Minnie, you naughty girl.